Here's a 1-minute guide on how to play the Montana in World of Warships. How you want to play the Montana is using its great guns, tankiness, and maneuverability to pressure flanks and push when needed. Montana comes with great heals, accurate guns with great HE and AP. You'll normally stay longer distances, using HE at long distance to farm heavy HE damage and start fires. And when within 15 kilometers, use AP to do major AP salvos to both battleships and cruisers alike. Montana is still one of the top tier 10 battleships this day, even though it was one of the original two tech tree battleships that were added, the Montana being one of them and the Yamato being the other. For positioning, you can go the 1 or 10 line flanks. First, stay further out around 14 to 15 kilometers to not get farmed out. And usually just you want to sit it more at a kiting angle to where you're able to use all 4 of your guns. And whenever you see enemy pushing, kind of kite away, keep that distance away from them, but don't get too far away or they're not going to want to push you. So maybe give them a little bit of bait, be around 13 to 12 kilometers, maybe depending upon what you're dealing with. And make sure to use AP and HE wisely. HE on aft or bow and targets to you if they're further out, and AP if they are more broadside or showing angle to where you can do a lot of damage. How you want to build the Montana is into tankiness and its guns. So first you take gun feeder to switch between the 2 ammo types quicker, then grease the gears, take improved heal, then do fire prevention, emergency heal skill, and finally concealment for your 4-point skills. And finally, the adrenaline rush will complete the 21-point commander. For modules, you'll want to build mostly for guns and tankiness. So in the 3rd slot, you do guns, concealment in the 5th, and damage control in the 2nd. In the 6th slot, you take artillery plotting, which is exclusive to the US battleships. In the 4th slot, you take damage control, but can do propulsion or rudder depending upon your fancy. And finally, in slot 1, you take damage control 1. Now, this is more of a tank build exclusive to the Americans due to the fact that the Americans have the longest damage control party out of all the battleships. So it's really nice to build into that DCP sometimes, and Montana does a really good job with that build in particular. Now, you can build it other ways, but that is just a suggestion. Now, let me know what you all think and comment America in the comments.